Hey guys, I'm alive, I swear. How's everybody doing today? We are back again for the weekend and with more Expedition 33. Hope you guys are all having a great week so far. Doing okay? Great. That's great. I take that as great. Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. So the reason why we're streaming so early today and not later in the day or doing any party games is because I am not going to be around for that long today. I'm going to be around for maybe like 6-ish hours, maybe a little bit less than that, because I'm actually going to some kind of reunion later. That'll be fun, huh? Ugh. As for that, I just finished work for the week. TGIF was yesterday, actually. Thank goodness. I got to see Kiva. That was fun. As we were walking away from each other, I realized we didn't take a picture together, but we had hot pot. That was nice. You okay? You sound sick. I wasn't. No, I wasn't sick. I was just very tired on Thursday because oh god, that day was horrible. Well, oy. Well, I'm fine. It might be because I did take a nap just now before I woke up. You know, obviously it was before I woke up. And there was a lot of yelling involved beforehand, so my voice is a little raspy. A lot of I'm talking really loud about it. I'm good. I hope you guys are doing well too. We can talk about it more. Yellow more. Yellow. Well, is that yell or yellow? I could yell and yellow more. The yellow yelling. As long as you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. So, yeah, Thursday was just a whole lot of stuff that did not go the way that I anticipated it. You could get into it today, though. As long as I don't go the correct path. I want to make sure I go down all the paths that we didn't get to go down, because we went immediately to the boss, and I don't want to do that. I want to see what we can explore and get stuff and unlock stuff, because that's fun. Can also be more OP. Forgotten Dreamers, thank you for the follow. But basically, to start things off Thursday, I was supposed to take my sister to the airport. That went okay. The only thing that went wrong was I woke up because I've been waking up early every day, and it feels nice. I wake up super early, I get a bunch of exercising in, and then I also get exercises done normally after streams or after I'm done doing whatever for the day. Unless it's Tuesday and Thursday because we have raid and that ends at 11:30, and then by that point I'm like, my brain's done. I'm cooked, fried. I'm good to just go to sleep. But on Tuesday, I woke up early and I told my sister when I'd come pick her up. She's like, okay. We planned it out days in advance. So I was prepared to go and pick her up and everything. And then as I get there, she's like, oh, I'm actually going to need an extra 20 minutes to get ready. Mind you, I'm still working. And I told my boss, like, yeah, I might be late. But they're like, okay, but try to be here as close to on time as you can because we have a surgery that we need you here for. Because there's going to be a giant dog that's coming in, and, you know, you're the only person that could really handle something that, like, the dog was huge. I was like, okay, I'll do my best, and, you know, I should be okay. Like, looking at the time, then when she told me I'm going to be 20 minutes late and you need to come inside while I get ready, I was just like, I'll be late. Which also meant I didn't get to eat anything. Because even though I woke up early, everything I planned around was that, like, oh, I'd be able to, like, eat and relax for a bit before I have to immediately go into work. Like, at least for a little bit, I'd have, like, a little bit of a buffer. But I didn't get to eat breakfast. I had to skip that. My sister, like I said, we were late, so it took me an extra, like, 20 minutes higher than I thought it would be to get to work. So then I get to work. Work was aggravated with me because of that, even though they understood. They're still just like, oh, well, now everything's gonna be behind. And it was. We were behind on everything because of that. Also, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Sorry, people were asking me why I sound a little, like, sleepy. And this is why we canceled stream on Thursday, pretty much. Well, it was just because I was like, I'm tired. Because it was just a lot of people. There was no break time for me. And by the time I got to eat, it was like 8 hours into my shift when I got to have lunch. I was at that point, my brain was like, I'm done. I'm done with today. I'm exhausted. Oh, and the icing on the cake, it was when I was supposed to leave, I could overhear the person who was supposed to leave me be like, oh, wasn't he supposed to go home like 40 minutes ago? Oh, well, he could just finish with that client. Haha. And I'm like, breathe in, breathe out. Do not make this the day that you blow someone up.
I'm almost jealous.
On the surface, at least.
Beyond the news. That makes me upset.
Who guards truth with lies.
Fan becomes Johnny Cash. I've been hurt today. I'm just sorry that you've been kind of through the ringer. That was just that day. Other than that, everything was good. But I'm doing well. Oh, yesterday, like I said, I got to hang out with Kiva. That was awesome. We went out to Hot Pot. We didn't get to take a picture together because by the time I realized it, we'd already been like parting ways. So I was just like, oh, whoops. You need to stop that with your weird crawling around. Yeah. We got to hang out. I was gonna go card shopping, but by the time I finished hanging out with Kiva, I was like, this is late. I'm gonna go home. And I had some tasty Greek food because one of my friends is actually going on a trip to Greece. I wanted to take them out so that the experience with Greek food was like, and everybody loved it. I thought it was awesome. Yeah, this is me telling you guys, go get Greek food. It's good. You should get Greek food so that you can break the damage cap on these enemies because we're still way too strong. It was a tad loud compared to your just woken up voice. Let me turn the game down then. Oh wait, oh yeah, it is very loud. Turn that down. I like gyros with laminate. Oh, that's actually what I had. Where's my microphone? Microphone. There you are. I go to my local Greek food festival. Should I get a steak, with some fries? Definitely. 100%. Did you also decide not to have chat on stream? Oh shit. Okay, so the reason why chat hasn't been on stream, thank you for telling me that chat wasn't there. I was helping Mel with chat issues that Mel was having because Mel couldn't figure out how to get OBS to display chat. I'm going to cut off some of your messages. Sorry guys. So I hid that and I forgot to put it back. There's a Greek restaurant in town here and they have the best lemon potatoes. Greek potatoes are delicious. I felt bad. Not bad, but my one friend was like, hey, so Zyros, what's the spiciest thing I can get here since it's with this Greek food? And I just had to pat him on the back and be like, buddy, I got bad news for you. Greek food is not known for its spiciness. This is savory food. It's sweet and savory. You're not gonna get spice. You're gonna get something that tastes nice and mild but with a lot of flavor in it. Torso triggers a lightning strike on critical hits. 100% critical chance on rank S. Just rank S on break. With this build, then you can just skip getting crit chance and focus on other stats. That's pretty good for a lightning weapon. I like this one if you want to go burn builds. That's why you always have a bottle of hot sauce on hand. Hey, Damon. I mean, it's true. You could just do that, right? Guys, do you mind if after we do this, by the way, if I do some backtracking after we finish this area? No, not allowed. No. Guys once asked me if I was feeling okay because I didn't reach the hot sauce when we had breakfast. Yeah, I was weirded out. You always said that you love hot sauce and stuff and putting it on your food, and then you just sat there and looked at the hot sauce and just went, I'm not putting it on there. I was just like, whoa, what happened? I'm just trying to get all of these pictos picked out and learned. Or any pictos we don't have yet. Like protecting heal we want. So every 3 rounds of combat we have new pictos to just swap around because we got a lot of stuff. Hello, eyeball. I see you too. How you guys doing? For anyone that hasn't been able to answer how they're doing in chat so far, if you would like to share how you're feeling or doing. Otherwise, as always, we're just kind of hanging out and chilling. Oh, I'm totally off topic, but I've been absolutely enjoying making shorts on YouTube and TikTok. Because since I started editing them more, the view counts on them, a good amount of them have been going up, depending on what they are. Some of them do as how average with the other ones that before that, but some of them are like, yeah, we're popping off. Good feeling, man. Do we have the pierce shot on? We do, so I'm just gonna shoot you. Have I fought the other axons yet? Yeah, we went to the other axon first and killed it. And then I technically did this axon fight, but I wanted to come back and do it again because I felt bad that I just did the axon fight and then we skipped the entire dungeon.
69th expedition.
Oh yeah.
Clair. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install in the cliff faces, they're also a lot nicer to
Expedition
use.
69.
We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team. I still remember that first mountain we scaled. Watching the sun rise above the clouds was magical. But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep work will pay off in the long run. It may not be glamorous, but truly essential work rarely is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
Good job, Expedition 69. That's such a cool concept to me, though, that, you know, like, they're all just trying to lay out the path for everyone ahead of them. But this is the baguette out for Verso. It has to be. You're super stoked. Yeah, I remember you telling me about the job soon. Hope eventually it gets easier. I'm chill, currently watching Mia stunning herself by the back door. She's honked out right now. Aw, cute. Sounds like everybody's doing pretty well.
On me.
So that's good.
On guard. From
Wow, wow, wow. I feel like I should start having characters carry things to just destroy shields, because I see shields and I get grumpy now. I'm just sitting here like, you shouldn't have those. Get them out of here.
finish. deck. Your fate is sealed.
Okay, that should make this easier to break through them now. We're almost done. Overkill, go. The baguette outfit for Verso has been unlocked. The baguette continues. Blessed be the might of the baguette. I've been replaying ESO. Elder Scrolls Online? I wish I got deeper into the Elder Scrolls Online.
Nice.
Seemed very fun. I just didn't get to play too much of it. Also, hi Reed, how are you? Yeah, I enjoyed Elder Scrolls Online when I played it, but I didn't do too much in it, so... What I did play, I enjoyed. But you know how it is. When you got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of games to play.
Nice.
Confident fighter, 30% increased damage, but can't be healed. Uh-oh. That seems pretty nice if you have a character that you're just like, nah, they can just keep getting rezzed. I'll just let them hit the floor. For characters, I guess.
The dance begins.
All right. Change these around again. See what else we got that we could take off and remove. Oh, we have this now. Put that on for now. Besides the solo stuff and then this inverted affinity thing. Fighting alone, yeah, it's like, eh. I'm not crazy about those. Double mark. Mark removes one more. Mark requires one more hit to be removed, yeah. Because Mark increases damage, and then with the build I'm running on basically everyone, Mark also applies one extra burn. Then by making that last longer, I can do even more burning. Which is pretty cool. New weapon for Verso. Try to keep it under 4 hours in the weekend and a little during week, because it's very much a game you can sink endless hours into, then burn out, which is what I did. A lot. I restarted with the 2015 content and the plan to slowly go through everything. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing with Guild Wars too, because I want to get back into playing that, because that still gets updates and stuff, and I really do like it a lot. But when we played it before, I went through it a little too quick, and I didn't completely burn myself out, but it was just like, that was a lot at once. And I have a bunch of other things I want to be doing. I'll sick flip, by the way. Alright, so that was just a new weapon for Verso. Let's see what it is. Light damage can burn on critical hits, which is awesome. Apply 3 burn instead of mark. So instead of marking at all, just burn things. Increase burn damage. It's the same as this when it comes to the burn damage. Okay. Except this weapon, if you hit with the base attack, applies way more burning. Hi. Mask, it seems connected to the axon. It speaks. He who painted this world, seeking what he could not grasp, longing to share with those he loves. Behind his smile, what could it be? Joy. Something happens. Well, look at you. Hi.
Finesse and grace.
Owie. We win.
This will hurt.
New thing, Chapelim. All right. I was fearing you may be a little strong. Yeah, all the side content we did really made us pretty strong for this. So for the moment we can feel overpowered. Gain 9 AP on breaking an enemy. Okay, 30% increased break damage per earth stain. Generate 1 earth stain at the beginning of each turn. Okay. We're a little strong though.
Did you hear that?
That was the axon.
Destroying these masks seems to hurt him. Then let's keep doing that.
The big thing that drew me back was DLC or standalone. However, newest DLC continues 2015 story. Oh, cool. I think what drew me back into playing Guild Wars 2 was just having people to play with. Like, I didn't know anyone else that would really be interested in it, and when I first played it with like my friends, when I was really excited for it initially, it just came down to like, well, we finished the story up to this point. None of us are very interested in doing PvP, and even though I was the only one that was, so it was like, well, I don't want to not play with my friends. Then I just sort of stopped doing PvP, stopped getting on. I was like, okay, well, yeah, there's that game experience. And I just never came back to it. And they changed it in a way that fit what I at first didn't really like about the game on launch. Also, did I just go back to where I was? I sure did. Everyone, I've gone in a loop. Look, it's the mask again. Let's go in his mouth. No, I don't feel like that's a very unique thing to get burned out on playing a game if the people that you would play with normally are also just kind of like, eh, we're done, and are also not interested in playing anymore. Because if you were playing a game to play it with your friends and then your friends get bored or stop playing it, then it's like, we're done. That's fair. Yeah, exactly. It's not because the game's bad or anything either. Like we did that with Marvel Rivals. I played it with my cousin, and then after a while we basically just stopped because I don't think he was playing it as much, so I was just like, well, my interest in it's pretty much gone if he can't play it. Or he is too busy to play it now. I'm not interested in continuing with this. Even though I did have fun with it. And like 100% I had fun with it. That's where we came from. Like initially it was that one, that path. So then the other paths I can go down are these two. Or this one. Rather. Oh, I remember going down this path now. Yeah, this is the gloomy path. As people get done with them, everything filters out. Yeah, pretty much. Which is also why a lot of people get burned out on things like Among Us or Phasmophobia or Repo or Lockdown Protocol or Content Warning. Is if you don't have the people who are interested in playing it, then move on and find something else to do. Cycle. Kind of reminds me of what my friends and I would do in college. We would jump between MMOs because one of them was obsessed with us like playing new MMOs like every week. We play an MMO, leveling it and stuff, and then if he was like, I'm not having fun with this anymore, for some reason or another, we would hop to another game. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, the rest of us were enjoying it. It's like, you know, typically we would all just be playing to play with our friends. Oh, look at that! All the marks we can just constantly apply. It's the mark that never ends. It just goes on and on. That mark never died. It just stayed on the enemy this entire time. There, it's finally gone.
Ready to go.
Became a blue mark. Yeah, it changed to a blue mark because of the thing that we had on.
From fire, the dance begins.
So it would take, because it takes 2 hits to get rid of a mark now with that.
This will hurt.
You know, somewhere in there it said that I missed a QTE, but I don't think it mattered. I wonder what the emotion is for this one. I think it's happiness. Might be happiness. Take Helldivers too. It's great with friends.
I know they're Neverons.
So much more than solo or
Witnessing
random.
the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
A noble but tremendously fatal impulse.
The pain of being an empath, I get it. It hurts seeing other people hurt.
Your turn to dance.
Interesting.
I'm ready.
There is a violence, yes.
It's way less. Yeah. One of those types of games where it's more fun to play with friends. I feel the same way about playing like Monster Hunter. Which I have more fun playing it with friends. And if I have no friends to play it with, then I'm just like, well, I'm gonna not play this anymore because I'm not having fun playing it by myself. I enjoyed it with people around me. I think we got everything we could, and we learned everything that I was interested in learning anyway. You know, I think the only thing I wasn't interested in learning was that inverted affinity thing still. I'll eventually just do it just because, you know,
Lovely.
I should for progress sake. But yeah. Also, if there's an achievement for it. This is one of those games where I want to get all the achievements.
I'm ready.
There, well. Gonna give us all exhaustion again. If they die, probably.
Ready to carry.
No.
Your turn to dance.
No, I couldn't parry the thing. We'll go this way first again. We see a giant floating mask in the sky. We know he went the wrong way. We'll turn around. That is a very different looking enemy from the ones I've seen anywhere else. Was that just a big version of that one enemy that I've seen?
An
Glass
advantage.
cannon. Does 25% more damage, or take 25% more damage. Wait, is that spelled incorrectly? Glass cannon? I think it was. Glass cannon. Increases speed. That's it. Yeah, it's not bad if they don't grief, but I just have more fun playing with friends, that's all. I don't really see people grief much in Monster Hunter.
Place on me. Good.
Yeah, chromatic fight.
Take your shot.
Oh. Okay. Attack again, okay. Go for it. Oh. I thought it would be a gradient attack, like it normally is. Whoops. Alright.
Your turn to dance.
Ow.
That's more like it.
I think it was gonna go on forever until I countered. Peace. The hell?
Not today.
Are you done? Can I get attacked now? Mortal blow? Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can dodge it. Okay. Bleh. I learned my lesson. Counter it better. Guys, we can still die to fights. This is awesome. Wait. Oh, that's not another path. Okay. I had one where I joined and never actually joined the fight, but I didn't care. They didn't cart. Yeah. Well, that's good at least. I know right now the game's getting a lot of negative reviews and getting kind of bombed, but I'm not sure exactly why.
Interesting.
I think it's because of updates and whatnot, but I feel like that happened with World too. Could be wrong on that.
Blades sharpened.
Okay, considering you're gonna make my burn fall off anyway, I might as well just do this. Get as much damage in as quickly as possible.
NOOOOO, hurry!
That's mainly because of lack of updates and stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah. I went too fast again on that poor hit.
It likes you.
Hurry it!
Blech. Let's speed around and then complain no content. Gas. Oh yeah, that's what people were doing, isn't it? But dang, that still just kills you. It broke his shield and killed him. It's crazy.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Okay. I gotta do it again.
Okay.
Ah. I have to do it all over again. Because I missed one. That healing parry thing would be nice. Now I gotta do the mortal blow. Oh, he's actually broken. Because it built up the meter. Okay. Let's get our friends up really quick.
Not looking good.
I mean, it's looking fine now. Everyone's alive. Look at that. They're alive.
Not leaving you behind.
Yay, our friends are alive.
Ready.
My cup is full.
Have you seen that ad for playing video game addiction on YouTube? No? Do tell. Augmented counter. 50% increased counterattack damage. We should get that too, because more counterattack damage is pretty sick. It'll lower her speed. Wow. Like, hey, if you play more than 10 hours of games in a day, you might be able to get part of this claim. What the heck? Man, I have no idea of... No idea what that is. It's interesting. Your defense is only 292. These three characters all have like tons of defense and stuff. These two characters might be the most resilient of the whole bunch. Then you have the glass cannon here. Kind of funny. I just laughed, like that's kind of normal for gamers. Yeah. I think video game addiction is something that hits more when it's like, I will do anything just to play video games, and I will avoid every possible interaction that I can. All I want to do is play video games and not do anything else. And it's like, if you're not eating, if you're like missing meals, refusing to eat, drink, take care of yourself to the level where all you're doing is playing games, and yeah, that's not healthy. It's like any addiction. Yeah, Bio, except we're extremely over leveled. So I think I told you, Bio, but I did this fight already. I beat both the axons, but I felt bad because we beat this one, and I was like, I felt like I missed everything that we could have done here. So I reloaded the save before the fight happened, just so I can see what happens. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy about it. Let's come give Bio a shout out. Also, yeah, we're from all the side questing stuff that I've done, we're a little over leveled now. We're a little strong, a little buff,
Good stuff.
a little muscular, a little strong. Well, I'll give you guys the floor to give any other adjectives you want to how strong we are. Just a little bit. Why couldn't I hit them? This is bizarre. Dang, he's still alive. Dad, some could say Zaros has been hitting the gym. Yeah, we're hitting the gym. Getting those gains. Who knew side content could make you overpowered for the story? I was mentioning that because you played Crisis Core before, right? I'm pretty sure you have. Not crazy. I swear I've seen you play it. But yeah, we can climb higher. For those who come after.
Expedition 39. Albert.
Yeah, you.
Edith's not back. So until then, we stay on recon. All these masks are freaking me out. Fucking creepy.
Bit of it, yeah.
I swear I could hear one of them singing.
The way this game works reminds me of it.
Everyone's around here
In terms of
so strangely.
How the side
Almost like
content
they don't
completely
really
makes the
want to kill
story
us.
content irrelevant.
They still do though.
So far, anyway.
This place is making me crazy. Maybe if I wore one of these masks, they'd leave me alone.
Oh no. They want to wear the masks. No, don't do it. Don't wear the masks. I feel like with all the crazy things that are happening here, I know no one's played it before. There's a board game called Kingdom Death, and playing this game gives me Kingdom Death vibes in terms of how crazy things are. Mask, it seemed connected to the axon. It speaks. He who lives in between, behind his veil, emotions swell for a life forced to paint. What is he but a reflection of sadness? It's gonna breathe on the paintress and kill it. Okay, we'll see.
The dance begins.
Much sad. Oh, new weapon. The Busharo. I understand why they tell you should go here first and then the other one. She shows up to her at max level and she's like, nah, I'm good. You win. I'm folding. You take that dub. The Busharo. Let's see. I currently have this equipped. Busharo. Start an Agile Mask. Agile Mask applies Rush for 3 turns. 50% crit chance while an Agile Mask. Interesting. Upgraded skills deal 30% more damage. Plus 1 AP on mask change. See, this gives you a ton of AP when you mask change, because if for every parried attack you do, which you're gonna do a lot if you're parrying, with the mask changes making that go up.
I think I saw one more path.
That's good. We're weakening him.
This feels off.
Rest. Upgrade attributes. Do I want to do that yet? No. No, I don't. Okay. They said there's one more path. Hi. How much money do I have now? I'm still almost broke. But hey, I can at least buy this now and not feel terrible about it. When Tremors came, the landscape changed and humans were nowhere to be found. Hope we meet again. It's a tad lonely around here. Hey Barrett. How's it going? So they said there's one more path. Is it this one? Or is it this? I feel like it's this. Yeah, it has to be this. I see a mask down here. Hey Crypty! What's up guys? Great to see you. Crypty, when you messaged me, was it for tomorrow that we would be playing? I can't remember the day. I'm Zyros.
What have we here?
I'm Zyros and all over the place right now.
Everything's destroyed.
Normally, I enjoy a little destruction, but this doesn't feel right.
Oh no, you guys can keep fighting each other. Leave me alone. Oh, they have so many more shields now. Do you mind losing your shield? Oh, he still has it.
Time to bleed.
Ow, wow, wow. It's a tough shield. Aww. Kind of hoping I could hit both enemies. Oh, this is all enemies, so yeah. Could kill one. Yeah. Learned augmented counter. Yay. Learning more pictos. Getting more passives. What was that? I looked away. Sorry, I didn't see you. Bow wow wow. Look, game, you can't do that while I'm looking away. Now I don't even know what I missed. I just know I missed something. So I like how the first time we saw this hat enemy, it was the toughest variant of it. So it's made the rest of them feel, I don't know, not so bad to deal with, I guess, at least. I also love that Mael is that strong that I can finish a fight by doing that and call it a day. Pack it in, guys. We won.
Nice.
More chroma. No one got a turn. Yeah. No one else gets a turn but Mael. No one wins fights like Mael. Okay, in this fight, we're probably gonna have more people get turns. We'll be real here. That shield they got is a little chunky. Unless, hold on. Hold on, I have an idea. We're gonna do offensive switch. Yeah, so we're in offensive mode. We're gonna do more damage with our auto attacks now. Or our shots. That'll kill it. Yeah, look at that. Mael would turn Gaston into a funny thing. Probably. By probably, I mean yes. Entirely agreed. Ooh. So every path has had, I think, a journal entry. Does this one have a journal entry? I don't know. But so far, 2 of them have had journal entries, but they all have side paths that lead to something nice and fancy. Something about the way this enemy looks actually kind of makes me sad. I don't know how to explain it. Might also be the music.
This will hurt. This will hurt.
Upside down face and the fact that it looks like a slash over in pain, I think. Yeah. Could be a lot of things at play there and then just making me kind of go, oh man.
Great.
Powered attack. On every damage dealt, try to consume 1 AP. If successful, increase damage by 20%. Ooh. Hold up. Can I actually have that work with CL's weapon for extra damage if I keep energizing attack on? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I wanna test that out. If she gets lots of AP back on attacks already. Hmm. Oh, another side path. Another path over that way. So what's over this way? Oh, it's the door to the manor. I'm here for your secrets, door.
Nice.
Did That's so cool that they'll have little songs that they play when you interact with those. So did Verso grow up in here then? There's a doll of Esquier. Journal entry in here. Ooh.
Art can be a window, and art can be a mirror. And great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you.
Is Verso some kind of painter? And he's sort of responsible for all of this that was created here? Plot thickens, my friend. Like a fine painting. We're opening up more and more of the manor. Hi guys, it's me, your boy.
Let's spill some ink.
I think I can start by doing this.
Let's cut through the flames. Let's
Yeah.
shine.
Dick. Double burn. On applying a burn stack, apply a second one. Oh no. Oh no, that's so good. Oh no, that's so much burn. No, it's so much burning. It's so much burning. There's so many things that increase damage, guys. This is ridiculous. It needs to stop. So I can't tell if the glass cannon there is supposed to be spelled with just one N, but I feel like it's a typo. Speaking of typos, well, we were setting up something today for my dad. The camera, it was like a camera that he wanted me to install. The instruction manual that came with it was just
Let's cut through the flames.
every other like paragraph on this thing had a typo of some kind somewhere, and it hurt my soul. It hurt a lot. Having to break it down and figure out what all of it meant.
Useful.
All right. Getting more of those always feels good. The question is, did we come from this way? We did. Look, I don't know if they're going to give me something or not, so we're going to go fight them anyway. Hi, guys.
Finesse and grace.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but all these enemies have been different based on where I am. Like in this zone, these guys have 2 more shields. In the other zone, the hat guys were applying a debuff onto us that represented sadness. Pretty cool. He who cannot fight fate. Behind his skull, emotions blaze, but in the shadows his temper fades. You're a mask of anger. Grumpy. More pretty music. Hey, you're supposed to die.
Ready.
Clairum. Angie. Yeah, so there are like a lot of weapons we could have missed out on had I not done this. But funny enough, the other masks fall to the ground. This one explodes. In true angry fashion. Just gone.
I think that's all of them.
We should be able to fight the axon properly now.
Let's answer this thing's invitation.
New weapon from my What does this one do? Critical hits with skills give 2 AP once per turn. 20% increased lightning damage with skills. 50% critical chance while in offensive stance. I like the idea that critical hits will give you AP back. Trying to think of where I could apply that compared to how I'm already running this. I feel bad that I don't take advantage of that middle one where base attacks apply to burn. I like the whole apply burn on turn start. For each burn stack, we increase damage dealt. I also still like this. Where is it? This weapon a lot. I feel like that gives you a lot, since it gives you virtuous stance on counterattacks and burn. Kind of gives you the best of whatever you're trying to go for. Gives you your best stance, gives you the burn, which you can then double up on with that other thing that we just got. Alright, time to do this fight again. We'll watch the cutscene again to see if it changed at all now that the masks are gone. And there's a cutscene, or an ad, so I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. Spin around in circles.